Oops. Started, the starting soon was shorter than normal if you didn't notice. Just because we're going to be jumping right into it. But I was so much in the jumping right into it, I'd forgotten to mute my tablet. So you guys probably get to hear me twice. Or I guess I don't think it'd end up with a feedback, but you'd get probably more than twice, actually. Anyways, we don't gotta worry about that. Because I remembered before I unmuted, so that's great. Something in my eyelash? That's not great. Kira, Scotty, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello. Hopefully everyone is doing well today. I'm doing all right. All in all, pretty good. Had, I guess I shouldn't rush into things too much just because I missed yesterday's stream. Just, wasn't feeling it all in all, honestly. World events got me a little down. And, there's the funeral, which, just weighed heavier on the shoulders than I was expecting it to. But so we're here today, make up for that a little bit. Also, because I need... Look, a wild Hilly appears. Is she on camera? Can you see? Maybe, hold on. Oh. Oh no, she's like... Well, you couldn't see her now anyway. She just had to lay down behind the visible portion of the wall. But you might see her get up and strut around. She doesn't make camera appearances very often. She's the short hair. Anyways, missed yesterday's stream, here to Pantheon 4. Gotta clear it. Needs to be done. Riding the struggle bus a little tiny bit. But and I don't think too much. I mean, it's definitely challenging content. But that's what we're just going to be working on today, is getting that clear in, because I honestly kind of want it for the footage this week if I can. Like this coming week, you know what I mean? So, because usually we're about a week ahead or behind in the, depending on your perspective, shorts versus live stream. It's really about like a 3 to 10 or 12 day window, I'd say. Kind of depends on when where they fit into the upload schedule after they were recorded, I guess. They did do a very nice ceremony, Kira. Thank you. It was well done. It was she was a Catholic, so it was a proper Catholic funeral. But the priest did a good job, all in all. This is a late stream in terms for me. This is a late stream in terms of when I will typically stream. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon where I'm at. Scotty, to answer your question, I usually stream mornings my time. I like to do editing and other things in the afternoon. But for our Mondays and Wednesday streams, which I really focus on for like the prime content, I suppose you'd say. Fridays we do streams in the evening my time, because it's equal parts like, community night, but also like chance for me to kind of vent or blow off steam at the end of the week. It's more like a hangout session. That's what its intention is. And maybe down a couple notches. Up one. Like, it makes a difference. Just makes me feel better. Like I'm paying that much attention. What was I saying? So yeah, it's not late in the day for me, but later for my relative and typical stream windows. Nope, 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 nope. Why am I? There we go. I actually had wanted to get streaming a little bit earlier, but I wasn't feeling entirely well. My stomach wasn't sitting well with me for a little while, so I held off. Today's stream, by the way, I'm gonna alternate between practice. That's gonna hit me. Right now we're just kind of warming up, and I'm not gonna warm up with our normal eternal ordeal bit because this is the focus of today. I don't really need to be as focused on expanding my flexibility. I'm okay hammering in certain muscle memories today, given that this is the focus. What else was that? I had actually a lot of thoughts. I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to multitask, and maybe it's ill-advised. Because this is not like a fight that I've been able to do too well multitasked. Yeah, I probably should finish the thought first, or separately. General idea is, though, that I don't think the mask is the problem. We might still go get that mask today. The reason is just I feel like I know this fight well enough at this point that I should be able to get by with... Alright, sure. The masks that I have. It should be comfortable room. I'm kind of not satisfied with the idea that it's not comfortable room. Because it's a challenging fight, for sure. But, I should be able to get there. I really should. That's slow on my DD. And I think part of the reason why I wasn't entirely pleased with my Wednesday performance. We'll say that much. Not that I thought it was bad or poor, just I did clearly hope to clear that day. In reflection, I think there was a substantial portion of it that was contributed to by just general performance anxiety that I'm want to fall victim to. We can talk about that someday. I actually have some interesting stories related to that I guess since I've already decided that I can't talk and fight him at the same time, I won't go too much into that. Suffice it to say, I probably should have been a Google engineer one or two times over, but why did I do that? I thought it was knockback. What? That's bad. But I blew a couple interview questions just because I got tripped up and locked up in my head. The Google interview process is a very intense affair. It's 6 1-hour interviews, a 5 plus a lunch interview, sort of, back to back to back. And it's easy to kind of get locked up in your head on a specific nuance of a question and not see the whole picture anymore. Damn, I was kind of hoping I could push through there. That was what my hope after I made the dash in. My last quarter second was can I get through him before I die? But either way, I definitely felt some of it. A little bit. When we were hitting the actual end of the Pantheon, Pure Vessel, I kind of felt that same sort of sensation creeping in a little bit. And part of it is there's always an intensity that that exists at the end of a Pantheon or gauntlet type affair. Not to blow it, especially if you're well positioned for it. But y'all make that a little more challenging for me. Personally. Because I know you guys are watching, right? And I actually don't ever know exactly how many of you are watching it. Really? Fine. I was still on my dash there at any given time, just because I usually turn the viewership numbers off. No, that was so stupid. It wasn't stupid. It was just like I waited long enough, but committed right before I saw the final tell. Kira says, I'm never trying the Pantheons. Just too hectic boss fights. Pantheon's really difficult, Scotty says. They definitely are. I mean, this is... I mean, I'm obviously what they would call like a normal or a normie, right? Like I'm not a no-lifer, as they would say. Basically, as the self-identified no-lifers would claim, I'm not one. And from their perspective, I'm sure that... Not that it's a goal or anything. I think this is probably... Oh, yeah, of course. About the peak level of difficulty you're going to be able to get out of me. I do think it's certainly in my range. But they tuned this fight very well, and I don't know how much... Damn it. Oh, wait, that's Tilly? Oh, shit. Sorry, chat. I thought Sophia was about to try to force her way into my lap, so I tried to adjust. I didn't see you move, man. Probably could actually go for 2 there. No, I thought that was going to be a little early. That's... I made 2 corrections there, and the second one was an overcorrection. I thought but you could see I almost walked into it the first time. Like it was... So I pulled too hard on the stick to adjust and walked too far the other way. Womp womp. Why haven't I started liking that technique? I don't... And what... I need to re-examine some of... I think I'm developing some lazy bad habits. Still like that. That placement's good. No, okay, that was just me walking right back into it. I thought he was done. You know, like I do, you can watch me do it. I try to align, that one was slow. I try to align with this finish, but I'm getting a little sloppy or greedy with how close I stop or how soon I double back. Because I'm going in for the damage, right? I want to go back to poke him after he's done with this third swing. So I can't be like all the way out in left field. But I need to like make sure I'm not being sloppy about. Just a couple little things left to tighten up here. That's bad. No. Unfortunate. I unstunned him. Good thing I missed. That was actually accidental. Fuck me. Well, I was way too early for that dash. No, that was definitely supposed to be a descending dark. I looked down at my hands to like make sure because I hadn't moved my thumb. The stick was down. Clearly it wasn't. Obviously, I'm not calling the game a liar. I'm just What do I adjust there? Either way, it's looking cleaner. And that's part of what I was talking about, or thinking earlier on if I got to the state. Like, really, I should be able to... I should probably be good enough now, given how much practice I put into this, to be able to clear him without healing, actually. That's bad. That's too slow. I should be able to get away with 3 mistakes. I kind of feel. Not that I'm going to not heal. I'm going to still heal. So, like, that's why I'm not getting that mask. It's like, I don't think it's necessary, because Dark... That's not good. Come on. That's not the right direction for that. It would have been a close thing, I think. No, I'm dead. Was he gonna parry there? That clever son of a bitch. Holy shit. Does he always parry there? I feel dumb if he always parries there. I was like, I'm gonna go through him and then poke him once with my nail, and then he's just like, no, you're not. I'm looking forward to... I do know NKG stands for Nightmare King Grim. That has appeared in my comments since very early, actually. Asshole. That was slow dashing. I should have used my D-pad there to... I got too nervous to use a Cyclone, but I should have swapped to the D-pad for it. Chat. Wasn't charged. Why did I try a Cyclone there? And okay, I did the thing again. That's just... That one frustrates me because, like, it's just impatience or... I don't know. Lack of focus, something. I had enough space, actually. I just had to take 2 more steps to the left and I would have been fine. No. Slow release, man. That was actually really slow. No, that's too far. But I thought I dashed. Jesus Christ, I thought I had dashed for that. After rightwards. That's so annoying. Like, I did the hand motions for dash right away from this wall. And then went to look for my character model to the right of the pure vessel in all of the chaos. I couldn't find him. Anyway, still getting wailed on the left. I'm sure you've had that happen. That's frustrating. So, I mean, obviously me. Clearly my hands did not do the thing my brain wanted them to do. I did that again. I really thought that was going to be safe, though. Slow dashing time, sure. You just hug me, man. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. Oh yeah, I forgot. I liked. I need to get this. I really need to get the downward dash muscle memory down and into. I see the windows more and more. Really? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't. Now I'm frustrated and just like derping. But I'm gonna be honest that I didn't think I was going to get like close enough back. I thought thought the dash was safe. Again, I did that deliberately. The motion was deliberate, and I got frustrated with how obviously. All right, let's focus up, chat. Let's focus. I need to focus. Come on. Slow on jump. No, that's. I should have started going over there, probably. Is this worth? Ah, that was just a dexterity fail. I didn't want to drift that much left. It's really nice to see y'all chatting with each other. Shooting the shit. Talking about the game. Love it. No, that's just so dumb. Alright, so like I was actually thinking there. I was trying to think what are my. This has killed me a couple times, that right there. Like, that was actually fortunate that I didn't die. Because I was sliding down. It was just chance whether or not I was going to get hit while I was falling. And I've been in that position. Like, so the top right of, or I guess the caddy corner of him, while he's doing the radial, already airborne, and there were a couple of spots where I died to that in the actual Pantheon 4 attempts. Like, what's my line if I find myself mid-air when he starts that? Because I don't think I want to put myself there deliberately. If I find myself there accidentally, what's my line? Do I just DD if I have the soul for it and just try to get out of jail free, avoid the damage? Because the problem is it's actually really scary to dash towards him in that scenario, like I do when I'm low, because it's the later spikes, right, that are coming up vertically. Those are the ones that I'm in range of getting clipped by if I'm far enough away that I don't, and I usually am far enough away that I don't think I can get actually over his head, because his head is safe. If you can get above his head to pogo, that's amazing. I mean, usually feel like I'm further than one dash away for that. And dashing into that distance, if you can't get all the way over, is scary as hell. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, chat, in part. I'm wondering what what the improvement is there. I mean, I wonder if just downward dashing, just because it's probably going to evade any spikes they would have either passed or you'll just pierce them. Hopefully Shadow Dash is up. Just try to just skip it, basically, you know? Really? That's just rude. I mean, all in all, I love getting in closer. Like, that's my favorite space to be, is, you know, like, right under his chin, as it were, while he is doing the radial spikes. That was slow on my DD there. Really slow. Hug? No hugs? Oh, I thought he was going to give me a little space. Alright, I need to watch out for the tendrils. That's bad. At least I watched out for the tendrils. I almost killed myself there. Better. Better. This is part of why I want to... I mean, God, have I even cleared him yet? No, I need to have a good chance that we're going to clear, more likely than not. Odds are that we clear when we face him. I need to walk out to that point. What the hell? Rude. You know, I did make a mental note earlier that I'm not spending a lot of time aerial here in relation to my other fights. And I feel like that's because in general I feel less safe in the air here. But I mean, maybe there's some room for reassessing that. It's that one that makes me feel, well, that one and like the plunging one that make you feel unsafe in the air, because if you're too high, I'll just like teleport on top of you, right? No, that's bad. I do that, that's what kills me. No. Couldn't quite get that distance right there at the last second. Still a little better. I think... I don't know, I think the middle range is a fairly safe place to be, Ariel. Like, not there as the riposte though. Sorry, I'm in my head. Alright, fair. That's not the line. Really, I should have started charging that. Really? That's partly my fault, though. Well, it's all my fault. But so I walked into him because I was actually expecting the animation lock, the animation freeze of the slash to hold me from my forward motion. Like I was sloppy about my stick control because like I was counting on my great slash to execute, and it didn't because it wasn't fully charged. Because I do a lot of times actually end up kind of like executing the dash before it's fully all like it's all timed now in my head. Bad iron thorn. Jesus. Slow. Technically that was 2. Why was I didn't need to get rid of it. I shouldn't have gone for that second hit. That was so unwise. I thought I could make it back. Again. Come on. We're getting better. You're a spell spammer, Scotty? Yeah. You're not alone. For my expectation. Given the YouTube comments. Spells seem to be the general preference. That was D-pad switch, let's go. That was not. But it was actually, it's just like the problem was I let go before I pushed up on the pad, so it's a bad thing. Why? I keep jumping into the second one. Shit. Why do I think I can escape that? Vertically now. I guess I have the up on the brain, I guess is the thing. Up is on the brain. I'm looking for up. I'm trying to see about how I can make up better. Make up. Never mind. Like, probably up is better for some. Oh, really? All right, fair. Triple slash. Part of I don't know. There's got to be some kind of like distinct element about nail arts that's really well suited for my personality. Or maybe it's just that I've focused on them more. And the reason I like it started was just because it's very simple. In my brain, you can't play the game without the nail, right? You just can't. You have to. Okay, like after you get that, whatever it was, King Soul, like technically, I guess, but not really, right? That doesn't count, anyways. So you have to use the nail. Might as well get good with the nail, and then build on top of that. And that's why you see me work spells more and more. And it's not that I think spells are bad. I just but there is also a part of it that just something about the hold, the charge. Especially nice that they overloaded it so heavily with like multiple different techniques. It's the melee button, but it's also the hold to charge into a nail art, of which you have 3 different varieties. Well, 4 if you want to count the dash downward. Or that's not separate, I guess, from the normal dash slash. Which actually have very nice and distinct little variances in how they perform in combat. One of them halts gravity. Well, 2 of them halt gravity to some extent. One of them doesn't, but you can kind of drift a little if you wanted to. No! Oh, fuck me. Just clicks with me. It just feels. Well, it feels fun. It feels a lot of fun. And that's why I play games, largely. Or at least it has been. Hoping for it still to be. Remind me after that I need to get some water. My mouth is getting so dry. Slow on my dash. That was just reckless. I don't know what I was doing there. It didn't hurt me any, but hell. Yeah, I wasn't far enough for that. I do notice that with the exception of 2. There's a lot that happens on this plane. The plane of his height being just above his height actually does negate half, right? Half of his attacks. And it improves your odds on that one technically because there's like a little bit more flexibility. Why am I being so... I just don't need to do 2 hits there. Is that what I've been trying? No. Maybe. I didn't hate it. Is that what I've been trying to do? This is the subconscious brain making it work, chat. That wasn't gonna work out well for me. Okay, that was overconfidence. That was overconfidence. Boo. Boo on me. Obviously, I could have dashed. I thought I was going to be able to walk it. I was just going to stop at the end and turn around and pop him in the face. It was close. It was a very close thing for the record. I need to jump faster. I need to dash closer. I need to move. If I'm going to do that, I need to drift faster. Come on, let's tighten it. That's bad. That's bad. That was risky, wasn't it? Like, I think I got lucky. I don't know why. That's close. Slow dash. Can you stun, please? No, I wanted boss. Should have known. I was going to feel so much better if I could have just gotten one more mask out of him. Maybe that's a hole, actually. Maybe I should just plan on never healing. And not like I'm not going to when I have the opportunity, but like I was looking for a heal opportunity, basically. I was more focused on like when I was going to be able to take my mask cookie on 3 than when I could do more damage and hurt him. And that's probably a hole. Should not fixate on that's frustration. At this point, game plan A needs to be just killing him without taking damage at all. Shh. That was hopeful. No, I want to turn for that. Alright, now we just need to do it again. And again, and again, and again. And we're getting closer each time. Like, that was... We've been getting closer all day. Although, I feel like we should have been doing it sooner. Yeah. Maybe an off day then. Although it's getting better. It actually is... I'm feeling actually kind of good about, in my retribution hit, gaining altitude. I don't know if you've noticed it, chat, but I've started jumping during my retribution hit. That sometimes, and like I actually been feeling like it leads to an extra couple pogo hits. That's stupid. Slow release. Really? Balls. Yeah, see, that's the danger spot that I was talking about a couple... it was probably 20 minutes ago now. I think downward dash would have been a fine solution there, honestly. Just wave off, basically. Like, that's a dangerous space, I feel. If he's doing that attack and I'm airborne... Slow... Why am I doing that slow? Can I not? Is there something fundamental wrong about what I'm trying to do there? Alright, I thought I could walk out of there. It's my fault. See, I was right that time. No, it's bad. I wish I hadn't done that. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have canceled it immediately. It would have been safer if I had advanced. Does it make me reconsider? The words I was saying was I would have been safer if I had advanced on him instead of trying to evade vertically. All of 5 seconds later, I was presented the exact same scenario. And I actually started advancing on him, but like second guessed myself because I didn't think that was true anymore for there. And then you really do have to commit. Once you see his void trundles, you don't have that much time to him and ha about it. You need to either decide if you're going up, away, or through. Like, you don't have anything else to do about it. At least I don't, unless I'm missing some hidden mechanic, which could be true. Wouldn't be the first time. You gotta decide if you're going up, through, or over. Wait. I said the same thing twice there. Up, away, or through. Can I fit here? Yes. Nope. But you gotta commit once you... because you don't actually have time to change your minds when he's doing void tendrils, I don't think. Shit. Out. Really? I mean, fair enough. I saw I overlapped with the nail, but damn. Wasn't expecting that. Please, to kill me. But yeah, that's not a safe spot, is it? He swings really high back behind him when he's doing his triple slash. Nah, why did I think I was gonna be okay there, actually? Alright, it worked out that time. My dash was slow. My position was poor. The problem, the thing is, chat, like, that sequence right there would have just, like, gutted me if I were doing it live in the Pantheon. Like, my distraction, my focus would have been shattered, I think. Guess the outcome wasn't that much different. Two stupid gaps like that close to back together. I said I was gonna get some water a while ago, didn't I? Alright, after this one then. Put it in front of me so I remember. Shouldn't get in the way of anything. Why did that? I was confused why it didn't hit me hurt sooner, to be honest. Really? Damn. You know what? That actually would have worked if I didn't. I think I was still applying pressure to the stick after the dash had finished. And I think I walked into that spike. I think that distance. I wonder if that distance is just kind of lined up well for shadow dash or not. If he's on top of me following the descending dark, right? That's been a problem once or twice. That'd be okay there for some reason. Oh, I'm so far away. I just had nothing to base my distance off of. No! I hesitated to the second descending dark. I think it would have been fine if I hadn't. The frame before the iframes, or at least actually I think that might have been like 2 or 3 frames before the iframes. I didn't see this water bottle in front of me at all because of the microphone. Okay. That's sloppy. Really? Okay, I guess that would only work if he parried. Like, I had to hit his sword for that to work where it was at. I think I'm starting to jump there because I've realized I think I'm jumping there on the times Sharp Shadow doesn't happen as a defense mechanism to try and evade. I'm not sure if it's working well for me or not, but I think that's what I'm doing. Well, I Shade Souled there instead of Descending Dark and was caught off guard by that. But was surprised to discover it's still alive. And I think I mistimed. Guess I screwed anyways. So I'm wondering about chat. Sorry, I'm wondering if I was like dead to rights anyways, because that was just a bad place to be. I was a little close, actually. Chat. Say late. I thought I'd be okay. Slow. I was gonna dash through. To no one's surprise. What I was thinking about there, chat, and maybe those probably are the exact thoughts I need to get better about trying to figure out how to voice while I play, because they're more interesting thoughts, was just if I was being too aggressive. The play style kind of, I mean, it is aggressive. I know it's aggressive. Part of it's no, that's silly. The dance, the tempo leads itself to it, I think. But part of it is, yeah, it's like, I think the fight. But a lot of it also was the fact that I used to feel like I was distinctly racing. Basically, like, my errors, my mistakes were going to accumulate at a certain rate no matter what. And I was racing how fast I needed to kill him so that my health would be still around. And it's not as much true anymore. I'm making a lot of, that's going to kill me. I'm making a lot of sloppy things like that, little judgment errors, but for the most part, like, I'm feeling more and more like I could do this dance indefinitely. That's screwed. I didn't realize he was doing that. And I should expect it at this part of the fight. I didn't even try to adjust, goddammit. Hey, AJ, been a bit. We've had, no, I was AJ Scythe. Sorry, AJ, I might be confusing you with another. Welcome, doesn't matter. If this is your first stream, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, which the words don't indicate, then I apologize for forgetting you. I know that there was an AJ, but he hasn't been around for a bit. Welcome to AJ Front Accessory, though. I think they read that right. Correct me if I read it wrong. Streamer Brain is doing that multitasking thing. But I'm glad you could make it. It's always fun to have people that screwed up. Here for the live stream. And you actually picked a good stream to make, I think. We'll see. Hopefully you can't get to a Pantheon 4 clear at the end of it. Right now I want this to be comfortable. I want this not to give me any, I thought I'd have that, anxieties. Well, okay, it's not gonna give me any, but as minimally anxiety as possible. Because this is the only thing that's, the Pure Vessel fight's the only thing that's stopping us from getting our Pantheon 4 clear currently. We saw the Pure Vessel 11 times. That was a slow dash. 11 times on our stream on Wednesday at the end of Pantheon 4. Like, not, like this. I mean, like, we made it, we pushed Pantheon 4 to him, I believe it was 11 times. And the fact that we didn't get it, it says that in part we weren't ready. I wasn't ready. Right? Like, I was maybe trying too soon. I was a little ahead of myself. Part of it's just gaffes and goofs, and I mean, there is a certain amount of it that I am I could definitely play in a way that's a lot more conservative, I feel, for most of the gameplay. Not sure if this one's one of them, but for most places in my gameplay, like, there's more conservative lines that I think are more boring or make worse content. Fine. I mean, the Failed Champion's a good example. When we were learning that fight, right? I mean, I was pretty late in the fight where I was informed of the infinite stagger. But even after I learned about it, like, whether or not actually it's deliberate game design, I don't think I want to take full advantage of it, because it would have just feel boring. While I was struggling, back then to I thought I'd be okay there. You know what I mean, chat? I don't think I'm saying my words good today. Did I really just take 2 masks to go to an even? And it worked out like that? Almost. The interesting part is sometimes the subconscious brain gets the full wheel. That's not great, though. Did for a minute. And interesting little patterns can emerge. It's interesting. I love this fight, though. I do. I think this is an amazing fight. I'm so glad that it's here. I love they felt they could be this tuned with it. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of gamers that can even handle a lot more. Yeah, that's so... I mean, the fact that he falls on you a little bit do suck. Like, he changes, I feel like, his box model when he enters the stagger state. I was gonna dash there, god damn it. Shit. Should've gone through. That's bad placement. Scotty, that is actually a great idea. We definitely, the flower quest is on my list. So I should actually read. Scotty says that a few streams back I was talking about long form videos, and I was thinking that maybe, or he was thinking maybe, I shouldn't say he, but Scotty makes me think male. They were thinking that the flower quest would be a good candidate, and I agree with that assessment. I appreciate the suggestion. We actually did that effect. That's slow dash. To that effect, we have just actually today a new video on the YouTube channel, non-short actually, what I would identify as a feature YouTube. I don't know. That's what I've labeled it. That's the folder directory name. Features, YouTube features. I think it's 16 minutes. But it's basically a Pantheon 4 attempt. One of the better ones. It's obviously not a successful one because we haven't had a successful one yet. But my hope was to kind of start including YouTube a little bit more in some of the journey that the live stream gives access to. Less of just the highlights and more of the bigger components. So, I mean, obviously they have access to it. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, chat. They have access to the live streams and the playlists. Almost. But they haven't had any of the Pantheon 4 content before now. So that's there. But I actually did the whole like good professional thing where I, like made a short from the Pantheon 4 run, and then I put it as the linked thumbnail so you can watch the short and be like, oh, hey, I want to see more of that, and click on the thumbnail. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I will keep that in mind, Scotty. Thank you. And AJ front accessory, I think I like your... I think I agree with you. I part of the curse of like the fact that I lean so heavily on the intuitive play portion of my brain, the subconscious portion of my brain for a lot of it, is like the muscle memory. Like I thought that you're expressing actually when I was thinking ahead of stream, like what would I like to work on? What would I like to improve? And is the idea of going over win. What am I doing? Nice. No soul needed. No, I do. No mask needed is what I meant to say. Which I guess maybe is part of the motivation for why I've been poking at looking for aerial avenues in the practice session so far. Is like it's on the brain. Thought I'd be through that. No. Kiko missing. Should I bother healing? I don't know. Thought you were going to be doing void tendrils. They look so similar to me. Shit. All right, better. But so yeah, no, I thank you. I appreciate the suggestion, and I agree with your line. I think it's a good line. I need to just, despite those thoughts that I've had, I don't think I've done it once, right? Like once I get into the heat of the fight, and once I get into the rhythm of it, like that, just my brain doesn't find the line in the exact moment until I've done it like several times. Shit. And so a lot of times actually, I guess when you watch me struggle on a thing, that's bad, repeatedly, it's because I'm actually focusing on a specific other thing. Like I'm trying to retrain my brain to do something new. Like God, that was it though, right? I'll try to work on that one. I'm focusing so much on trying to build a new muscle memory or replace an existing one that I fail harder elsewhere, right? My attention slips and I take other things that I feel like I've already accomplished or conquered. Like I take extra damage. I'm so busy, like, okay, we're trying to look for the opportunity to use the D-pad, which actually I've made substantial improvement on. Okay, I can't do that. Oh, really? So my wings would get off. Alright, just hug me out, man. That's something that can't show up really. But most of these fights recently have actually been using the D-pad to pull off the cyclones a lot more consistently with less drift. During the spikes phase. So that was where my mind was focused primarily for a little bit there. That was slow, but please. But now I'm down. Let's look for the over. Let's look, damn it. Like, Sharp Shadow was up there, so that's through. I think if Sharp Shadow's up, through is always good. And Sharp Shadow is very frequently up, which is where I shouldn't be doing this. Get myself into trouble is because it's so much the pattern to use Sharp Shadow. Why was I walking there? I was soon. See, like, I thought that's, I was responding to an incoming triple slash, not void tendrils. That was like the action I was trying to respond to. And the reason I can dash at that distance for the triple, right, is because he's going to advance. It's going to make my life easier. So I can have a more luxurious room. Really? That sucks. To dash from. There, you know? He makes such a big distance with that. I went away, didn't I? Yeah, I went away. That was it, and I went away. But like, that's the thing about it. It's like, I realized that retroactively. Like, it wasn't even a thing that I was aware of at the time. I was trying to adjust there so I could fit my DD in without clipping anything, and that was probably not where it's at. Alright, that downside of that cyclone. It's too close, isn't it? Yeah. Damn. Wow, it's also not... How many of those have I done? Broken stuns? Ah, no. I did not move. That's unfortunate. Okay, I didn't know that. Huh. I can't say that's unfortunate. It's just a mechanic. I didn't... Unless something else happened, my character model shouldn't have shifted position there. Because I was definitely a hands-off stick. I was kind of stunned I had gotten away with being that close. So I wasn't moving, actually. I was just like, don't breathe. Maybe the Tyrannosaurus won't see us. So when he goes from... There's like actually a small forward shift then when he goes from the parry stance to his... That's interesting. Because I don't think it was a technique. I think he literally went from the parry stance to standing upright. That's not great placement. I would have been fine if I didn't jump. Why did I jump there? D-pad for the win. Let's go. It's actually a lot more comfortable there. Why am I slow on the up? Why am I bad? Like, you know, on expansion, I felt like I was being slow on that. I don't know why. Like, I'm sluggish to recognize when up is the direction. In this fight only, specifically. Like, I usually prefer up. People have been spending most of my YouTube shorts bitching about the fact that I jump so much. Not actually half or whatever, but you know, like, it's been a plentiful. The fact that I jump a lot has been one of my more prolific comments. But here, in this moment, for this technique, I go away. Or I can DD sometimes. Or through a lot. Like, I went away there. Why did I go away? I think up would have been fine. Why? I swear I hit the trigger. Damn. Yeah, I was screwed there. I should have dashed. I shouldn't have gone for my DD finisher. I mean, I think the problem with YouTube, it's not a problem. I think the conflict, the friction is because a lot of people just don't understand the context that the video has been made in. I mean, like, half the people at least that watch YouTube shorts don't know I stream, I'm pretty sure. Like, I still get plenty of, you know, you should do live stream short comments. It's like, this is kind of the advertisement for it. That's why the shorts existed in the first place. But it's showing up in their shorts feed, right? Like, they just looking at the feed and swiping, right? That's just what's happening. They're just watching the feed and swiping. And because I've tagged things with gaming and stuff like that, I creep in there and the algorithm's doing its thing. And so, like, but they see it for the first time. They don't know who I am. They don't know why I've decided to start publishing videos. And maybe they think that that particular video is me bragging, like, look how badass I am, or I think this is the way it should be done. And it's like, no, it's just a highlight. It's a moment in time from a live stream. Nothing more than that. But wow, I can't talk and play at the same time. I'm just killing myself. Yeah, you know, they don't understand, and they didn't, you know, they never read the description. They probably didn't read the entire title because, like, it maybe got truncated, but they still definitely felt like they should share. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate it. I had hoped it was fairly obvious. I mean, I had considered, like, I edit that content, right? Like, I know how to do the editing things. I consider putting marquee text, like, you know, hey, this is a stream, or, you know, like, come see us live. I didn't want to make it too on the nose. Like, the point is, it should be content in and of itself. I get that. Like, nobody's gonna be happy with me if I just, like, start publishing, like, hey, come see me live, you know, once a week. No, it needs to be content outright. Like, it needs to be good, ideally, which is what I try for. But the context I had hoped would make it pretty obvious. Slow release. That wouldn't work in any world. That was supposed to go right, though. Just hug me. I might need to go grab some coffee. Let's do 1 or 2 more real quick. Actually, with focus, though. I'm gonna stop running my mouth for a second. It's actually Let's do the thing. Let's also practice this. Because I really want to figure out how to get downward dash into my repertoire. That wouldn't have got there. Kind of felt was up, actually. Missed. Take our 7th mask. Dodge to make sure we're safe there. D-pad, dodge. Not dodge. Spin. I do not hate the... I guess it's the inconsistency of the double away. That's the frustration. I will admit there is a slight oddness that the hurt box changes. That's too far. When you basically are doing the thing the game wants you to do, like, which is damage the enemy. Like, it's the game's incentivizing you, obviously, to put a hurt on the enemy, to stun them. Oops. I should actually open that more often. Hey guys, these are our charms for everybody who wants to know. Sorry for forgetting to... I did start putting them in the description. I still don't think anybody's going to read them, but they change so infrequently. I can definitely afford to put the charms in the description, and I actually do want to find a tasteful way to get the charms into the YouTube videos without being too distracting. Again, like, the whole point is, like, I do prioritize the quality of the content. I'm sure it's not, flawless, guys. I'm still learning here, but I prioritize the quality of the content and its entertainment value and things like that. So I don't want it to, like, get obnoxious with the icons or something like that, but I do get that a lot of people would really appreciate having that information. And apparently, the description is not a used space. And somebody had the great idea that, like, yeah, we could put it in the video. I could definitely put it in the video, really. Little over my face or something. Not over my face, but, like somewhere in that box where my face goes. What was I trying to do there? Now I'm thinking and not playing. Sorry, hold on. But now I don't remember what I was doing, what I was thinking about. That's the problem. Like, I want to improve, and I want to, like, digest each move in real time. But then I have to stop fighting. Okay, AJ, funny story. And so this site, I'm going to let my brain talk instead of fight, mostly, for a minute. First stream of Hollow Knight. That I've ever done. And this is actually this is still very early in my stream career, as it is, at that point in time, because this was a fairly early game for the channel, all in all. I mean, the channel's still pretty new, right? Really? Fine. But, I had Wayward Compass equipped. Because, not because I thought it was the shit, or because, like, I was lost. Like, I had 2 charms to my name. I had Wayward Compass, and I had Thorns of Agony. And I'm kind of anti-Thorns as a principle. Like, I don't like the idea, mostly, of doing, like, game plan A of dealing damage with my face isn't terribly appealing. So while I was still learning, the world, the map, everything like that, very, very early on, I had opted to put Wayward Compass on instead of the Thorns. And it was a chatter, one of my first chatters, actually. And the comment was basically that he'd never seen anyone ever use the Wayward Compass. And I'm like, okay, like, what, you want me to just leave it empty? Or I guess you think Thorns is the shit. Like, you want me to put these Thorns on? Like, I'd rather just have a little bit better understanding of my position in the map, personally. But, and it's not. It was the start of a learning process for me. Some people, damn, that's my fault actually. Some people want to, they're there to tell you that they're smart. That is what they're there for. They want to go to a place to tell somebody how great they are, or to have some way, like, and that's how they can show how great they are, because they know that the compass is bad. And it's not like they're not wrong. It's not like a great charm. Like, you definitely don't want to have it on for like any significant like contest combat. It's a dead slot, especially after you literally have memorized the map after your 1,000th hour of gameplay. But, you know, for somebody on their 5th hour of gameplay, the Wayward Compass is a pretty fucking awesome charm. You know? But that, like, the context was never absorbed or pursued. Like, I definitely had it available. Like, it was, first playthrough was 100% in that stream's title. Like, it just, they never even stopped to consider, like, why is this person using the compass? It's like, what else would I do? Damn. So, and there are some communities in general that are a little bit more susceptible, in my opinion, to that type of mentality than others. And to be clear, actually, to an extent, like, that person's mentality isn't unique to them. It's actually fairly prevalent, I think, in the gaming community. There's a substantial subset of gamers, specifically people who identify as gamers, that fit that trope more than the population as a whole. And I think in large part is because, if I'm honest, we are a higher demographic of neurodivergent people, a little bit more struggling on the social skills side, generally speaking. A little bit, I mean, we're more introverted generally. We spend a lot more time alone playing games, and our primary interaction is with other people. Well, for some, their primary interaction is with other people is with through the games. And there's nothing wrong with that, to be clear. But I think they because of that, there is a lack of awareness for some of their actions or for some of their comments. But part of the reason the channel exists is actually, like, I wanted to combat that. I wanted to build a community where that wasn't a problem, if that makes sense. Like, I want to find and foster a group of individuals, a community that gets gaming's about fun. We want to be good. We are gamers at our core. We want to get better, right? Doesn't mean we're the best, but we want to be better. We like looking for the improvements. It's not necessarily always about, the strict mix-max, because what we're optimizing for is not always speed of completion, or biggest score during completion. Sometimes we're optimizing for other things like fun or content viability. And so I'm hoping to foster a community of people that kind of resonate with that idea, and then kind of show the people who don't get that yet, don't understand that intuitively, why it's cool and why it's great, and how you can just have a great time playing games still. Like, I think a lot of people have forgotten the love of gaming that they held when they were younger. They pursued the min-max path so far that they forgot, like, we do this because it's fun, guys. Anyways, yes, absolutely, AJ, there is a Discord. Thank you for asking, and thank you, Kira and Scotty, for assisting. It's not /Discord, it's actually the exclamation point, but anybody should be able to do it. I think with some small, I think I set it up so that it's throttled. It's like it's only going to do that once for every 10 seconds, so you don't have to worry too much about people's. I think it should be gated. If it's not, I need to go fix it. It should be. Wait, is that debouncing or throttling? Throttled. It's throttled. Sorry. Said the engineering nerd in me. Here, let's do one more of these real quick. I spent so long yammering. No worries. I get it. I totally get it. The IRC commands, like the exclamation point. If for some reason, by the way, that link doesn't work, just let me know. I mean, I need to I should go replace it after stream today just to make sure. It should still have like 10 or 15 uses, honestly, but it does have a limited number of applications just so that it can't be abused by a bot network or something like that. Make my life hell for late release. Anyways, I wanted to run one or two more of these before I went to grab that break because I spent so long talking, guys, and I appreciate your humor in me. And that's important conversation to have. I need to talk about that kind of stuff more often, really. Probably start and end of stream type of stuff. The fact that there is a Discord and you should join it and all that goodness, and it probably warranted to put out a like YouTube short. I am a little nervous about just like posting like to the YouTube general, like, hey, join Discord, because I do feel like, oops, we're more likely to get a certain number of trolls that way. Like, there's a certain barrier that's been met by you guys finding the stream. You have a certain level of investment. What was I supposed to do there? I was actually kind of hoping, yeah. You know, like y'all wanted to be here to a certain extent. It didn't like show up. It wasn't pushed on you in your feed. You sought this out to an extent. Thank you very much, by the way. We're getting better. Just want to make sure this feels really comfortable. I don't want this to be... Why? I tried dashing there. Why did that not... I was just slow, I guess. I was safe here. I should have stayed. Slow, I guess. Oh no. Okay, cancel out. Stop doing that. When you see me get frustrated about late release chat, that's because if you don't know, if you hold your great slash, you turn your dash slash into just a generic great slash, right? But they actually have different shapes and I think different damage numbers. I wasn't prepared. Even if the damage numbers are the same, the dash slash has a far longer reach, like far longer. It's not as tall, but it doesn't go behind the character so much. I feel, at least not on a vertical elevation, like the other one does. Sorry. How am I going to be slow on that? Like that one. You probably saw them both right there. Step. This fight is just amazingly punishing. Right? Like, it's just amazing. Sorry, chat. I know I want to read what y'all have been saying. Honestly, I've been frustrated about the Blight for the last couple runs, and so I was trying to just tighten it up so be like, oh, look, I'm not washed up. But I guess I really do need that coffee, maybe. Come back out. Come back out. I actually could have. That would have hit if I let go. Better. Shit. Damn, I thought I was closer. Only one void tendrils, huh? Well, there we go. Not washed. All right, what was Chapman saying? Actually, here, you know what? Let's do real quick. We could talk. I'm gonna talk to y'all, but let me go park on a bench and pull up to the BRB screen. I guess I need to park on a bench. There's no reason to park on a bench, but whatever. See a bench. You gotta sit on a bench, right? Just chatting screen. Give us a little music to listen to for a moment. I'm gonna grab some coffee. We're gonna keep going. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're still going for a little while longer, chat. All right. What y'all want saying? Scotty making a comment about how happy he is that I interact with chat conveniently right when I decide to ignore chat for approximately like 3 or 4 minutes. So sorry about that, chat, Scotty, but we got there. Alright, we're back with coffee. I do want to try one or two more attempts just to practice before we go back into the Pantheon. We're going to go back in soon, though. I really would like to have a better feel for why The moment in time I end up realizing that I've declined to evade purely vertically is after I've dashed once. Like, a lot of times, I think that's why you're seeing me dash, then jump away from the... I mean, it is a little safer, probably, to do that, but, from the triple slash. Dash, jump. I feel like there should be space just to go purely vertical. And I really kind of want to see a couple more times if I can't, like, figure out the memory for that. I think it'd be cleaner. But if not, then we'll just go. Alright, we're on the right... Nope, not right music. No Zotes just yet, at least. Maybe we can end up wrapping up stream with some Zotes, hopefully following a glorious victory. That might work out well for some winding down. It also does, yeah. Part of this is just going to come into, I need to lock in. I really, like, this is not a fight that I can half-ass. I need to be, like, focused. I was slow on the vertical, but I was actually doing it. I was jumping in frustration afterwards, but I actually was trying. Damn it, that's slow. Harbor. Why away? Away was bad there. That's exactly the thing that I wanted not to do. That's exactly a... Shit, so I can't... Okay, so there's two things that I need to fix before I go to P4. One is I need to stop panic dashing there. That's just for some reason, I get freaked out as soon as I determine the void tendrils are happening, and I, like, just dash to try to get behind, and, like, stupid. Need to stop that. Second, I would like to figure out, if I can't figure out the overline here. Like, I needed a double chap. That was does it always need to be a double jump? Probably not, right, if I pogo fast enough. Damn, I'm fucked. Guess I could have gone for a TD. Might have gotten it off. Frustration. Clearly, I thought I was going to clear it. I just did a little tiny hop. Little tiny bunny hop. That's fortune. Slow. Dash. Void Tendril should be soon, right? Nope. Ah! I was dashing. I was gonna clear him though. Don't like that I took that last hit. Still better. It's still better. Next stream hopefully will be a P5 stream actually. Well, no, next stream probably. So if things go well today, next stream's probably going to be getting the last couple masks and maybe Fragile Flower Quest, maybe Nightmare King Grim, or whatever the end of the game. I have to go see Grim. I think I did all of his last tier of evil, not evil, like little gremlin guys. So I have to go back to see him. That's not going to work out well for me. Whatever. That was a good over, wasn't it? That was it. That's the thing. Damn it, get out of the way. Too late. Didn't get punished. Damn it. This is totally not worth. Shats. Away was better. I was fairly certain that I wasn't going to get another healing window unless I tried to force one. Oh shit, I never drink my coffee, chat. Never. It's like I forget there's a pause button. To be fair, I don't like how that killed all volume. There's dead air. But still. So that's why I don't use it too often. Well, that's part of why. But I wanted to go the other way, actually. Slow dash. That should have been over. Hey, we did it. That was not it. That was not it. It started out like it. Slow, slow, slow. I actually hosed myself with that knockback. Like, I was going... I was lining things... I don't know how to explain it. I was going to walk through to the perfect place, but I hit him, knocked myself back, and so I was out of place. And then just get smooshed. That was just derpy. But the coffee is starting to kick in. Why do I think there's a space there? Like, I actually thought that space was going to be there last time. Hug me out, man. Like, it has to be his directionality. There are times where I am surprised by the alignment of the spikes. but I'm pretty sure are they not constant? Like that one's always lined up on him in his dead center. That's just stupid on me. Really? Fine. Not gonna argue. That was fine though. That's screwed. That was the over. That's why I need that pattern broken. That pattern cannot hold. It is actually killing me constantly, isn't it? It's probably the most frequent source of damage, isn't it? No, except for the, well, maybe the spikes. I'd screw this up quite a bit still. I wasn't over. I was gonna be fine if I didn't punt. I was annoyed that I had just, again, with the over. I declined. I ran for the corner. It's like I want to be away. No, I shouldn't have turned around there. So silly. At least I tried. Better. Better. Obviously should have healed there, but whatever. We're learning. We're learning. Did he stand up? I guess he would have, wouldn't he? I broke his son. That's still better, actually. Right there at the end. Just at the end. Not before it. But like that's like I'm feeling that part of the wall is fractured there, the muscle memory wall. Kind of thought I could get there. Yeah, let's go. Thought I could turn around there, cheeky smack him. Better. Worse. That's fine. That's fine. Fuck me. That's bad. Well, I thought I was going to die to the other one when I said that's bad. So, like, there's a small improvement in my fortunes. Insofar as I avoided the one spike to go hug the other. That specific maneuver is maybe more difficult because of the D-pad stick issue. Nah, I just hug it. Better. 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 Didn't want to there for some reason. Better. Should have used it. That's not gonna work out. No, bad for me. Why am I... walking into that spike instead of... Yeah. Like, that start was very strong, right? Like, I was going to be so distraught if I didn't finish with a win on that one. And I damn near didn't. But there was actually a couple little moments in there where I made some decisions differently than I have in the past in a very positive way. That wasn't it. Slow. The red line. That's just shitty. What am I doing? What am I doing? I think it may be a subconscious based, like the hurt box has different alignment, right? I've talked about that before. I think the hurt box has a different alignment depending on which way he's facing in that spike phase. Should have actually just dashed or slashed there. Slow. Let's DD. Yeah, I need to move. Probably not advisable, but whatever. Shit. Too damn close. I don't get that's gonna do me. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't think I get there. Actually, I'm not sure what's... I didn't think there was another stagger window. It's a good argument for always take the mask. Maybe you're wrong. For all I know, I was going to get a hit in between... I was going to take a hit there, and that would have made the difference. I should just make the habit. Just take the mask. Still. Better. Let's go. We're still alive, right? Cool. Alright. One or two more. I'm feeling so much better, actually, chat. It's really... This is what I was working for. This is what I was waiting for. There was that little bit to click. It's starting to get there. Damn, I thought I could pull that off better. Should have been over, though. Really? I mean, that's me just... Why? Was it... Okay. I'm gonna just... I think brain fart, then. I think that was all there was with the brain fart. I don't know what happened with the timing of the strip shadow, but... I was just caught off guard. I was surprised. Then I was thinking it through. Which is fine. I've decided to be okay looking like an idiot. It doesn't happen often because, well, I mean, me looking like an idiot happens plenty. The specific scenario, which I was about to explain, where I just basically get wrecked through the rest of the fight, doesn't happen too often just because I don't get hit like a truck on every single hit. Usually there's a little, and you get the space to recover after you've made a mistake. He exacerbates all problems, but I've decided to be okay with just like getting mauled afterwards. I'm trying to think, like, if I feel like I can take that time to meaningfully improve some way, so I try and think through and analyze and learn a lesson, then I'm being okay with that. Took me a bit to... There looks... Feels good to feel like you look like an idiot. I was actually going to go through, but I don't think it was up. Right, Sharp Shadow. I don't think Sharp Shadow was available. So I was probably going to get hurt there. He did that to me before, too. Not sure what to do about that. I could be wrong, but I feel like I was dead as soon as I decided to heal. Like, given what his had coming up next and where he was going to go, like... Okay. I was jumping at least. Slow, but I was jumping. Again. Okay, apparently the outcome depends on how far away I am from when he decides to do it. Or when I decide to jump, rather. So, stepping away from him a step or two is not a bad idea. I just noticed... No, that was because I was there, right? There was a large white circle underneath me before he teleported to that spot, but that's because I was sitting on it, right? Like, yeah, that's because I was here. It has nothing to do with what he's doing. I was wondering if that was like a tell for like, hey, you can't, I'm going to teleport there or something, you know, because the last thing. Not the direction for the dash. Ah, greedy, impatient bullshit on my part. I let go. I'm so angry. Why? I didn't do it deliberately. My finger slipped, but that's so bad. To like cancel a heal? I tighten up, chat. Also not probably great throwing it away after that, but I don't know. I guess that's part of the... I should practice like I play. I mean, you've never seen me just throw away like a Pantheon run after I take a hit. I should practice like I play, right? Matters. I know why. I think I figured it out why so often I want to go away. Huh. It's because I'm charging a sword art there. A lot of times I'm charging a sword art and it's uncomfortable to try to jump. Fuck. With that short of a window. That's why my default is to try to go away from him. For the triple slash, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't charging anything there, but... That feels maybe correct. Not saying maybe correct to be doing, like maybe why I've been doing it, because I've been wondering why I've been intuitively doing that. Back to odd. Why would you do that to me? Oh no, I was dashing. I should not have gone for that hit. That was so greedy. Why did I go for that? That one like little sucker punch before. I delayed my dash because I wanted that hit. Can't do that. Not the end of a pan. I'm screwed there. Yeah. Yeah, I was walking away charging a sword right there. That one I wasn't, though. So why did I do it there? What's my excuse? What's my excuse? What's my excuse, Jet? Back to full masks. Let's go. Damn it. Yeah, I knew I was going to bad placement. Oh. Nope. Urgh. That's too far away for that. Shit. Oh, wait, that was like... There were a couple moments in there where I salvaged some stuff. Like, I pulled it back together. I pulled it almost back together. Almost. If I had managed to get it all the way there to crossing the finish line on that last one, I probably would have felt better about running back to Pantheon for... Yeah, I don't hate the idea of just like defaulting to going, well... Sorry, I was playing around with whether I wanted to just like default to jumping a little bit after that. I missed the jump button. That's... shit. That was definitely supposed to be a cyclone. Why did I... That was not supposed to be a dash. I mean... I hit dash. I definitely pulled the dash button. I was supposed to be magic. No worries, Scotty. I totally understand. I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you so much. And if you fall asleep, don't worry, because there's always going to be that VOD to catch. If it makes you feel any better, I typically like to leave content on in the background myself. Sometimes as I drift off to sleep as well, so I understand. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. Glad about everybody being here. Actually, it's pretty consistent that people have been good folks have been hanging out with me in chat all the time recently, and it's been really awesome. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. That's up. I want to go up. Stupid. God, those iframes last so long. Oh, that backstep is a bitch. Why was I not blasting? I'm just annoyed that soul went that way. Fuck me. I could have sworn that I had been... Okay, sorry. Finish my thought. I thought I was pressed up fully against the wall, so that the default for my soul was going to be going across the arena, right? Like if you're clinging to the wall, your soul always goes opposite of the wall you're clinging to. But I had fallen off of the wall, and so when I pushed back into the wall with the left pressure, then I turned myself leftward. That's why I shot. Okay. I'm sorry that this timing hasn't worked out quite optimally for our European friends. I know you guys are a big part of the audience. I wanted to get, started a little earlier today, but upset stomach. Part of the shtick, unfortunately, with my post-pancreas health is nausea. Other ailments are more frequent. That was slow. I can't do that slow. I should have gone for the mask, shouldn't I? Yeah, that was dumb. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. And from your boyfriend as well. My stomach's doing all right now at the moment. Thanks, Scotty. It's just a persistent come and go problem for newcomers to the channel or the streams, I guess. I don't talk about it too much. I don't think it's made any YouTube content. I don't know if it will anytime soon. I had a health scare hospitalization back in 2022 that's definitely left me a little worse for the wear. Pancreatitis, necrotizing pancreatitis. Not entirely diabetic yet though, which is pretty awesome. Oh, that might change soon. Damn, that was sloppy. I actually just wanted the evasion out of that. Damn me. Dashed into it. At least I owned it after I did it, though. I thought I'd be okay standing there. Shut. No, Oh, I'm not close enough. That was the last thing I needed to work on, was not panicking. I had enough time. I had Sharp Shadow was available. All I had to do right there was just like 1 step, 2 step, dash, Cyclone. And I'm pretty sure he would have died. But instead, I just went immediately for the panic pull of the trigger. Like, oh no, I'm in danger. I'm gonna pull the trigger and dash. Like that, sort of. That wasn't great. Wait, did I take damage from the same pogo that I unstunned with? Like, did I actually just, like, he stood up faster than my ascent from the pogo? Is that what just happened there? Or did I go for a second pogo after I unstunned him? I I feel like it was a former, but that I need to be careful about because I did not think that would be a thing. That was, I canceled heal. Silly. At least I decided away and stuck with it. That's, they decided towards and didn't stick with it. I thought I was actually okay at this distance. That's my bad. That was me not paying attention. It's good to learn. I have to. I haven't seen void tendrils all that much in the grand scheme of things. Have like a really, really solid feel for the distance. It was a damn close thing right there. Sorry, I should start P4 now. I think I'm better than 50-50, especially at the end of a Pantheon when my focus is going to be like literally maxed. I'm probably better than 50% to kill now. That's slow. Which honestly means that if I had started before the last couple of rounds of practice, we probably would have won already. Just if those odds were true, that is. I thought I would be fine. That's frustrating. Nope, not fine there though. I wanted Descending Dark actually. Screwed it up. Bad muscle. That's unfortunate. You cheeky bastard, you. I was not expecting the same thing again, but closer. Mer. Oh no, the phone's only at 11%. And the phone charger's missing. This is terrible news. I know this feeling well. Especially because that last 11% somehow goes faster than the first, you know, like 50. Or, no, 1. I don't, yeah. Seems to go fast, you know what I mean? I thought I could get back to the safe spot. That was so greedy. No! Oh, that's not great. Okay, well, that's fine then. So I like to ditch a charged nail art with Cyclone. I feel like it's slightly faster. I don't know if it's true or not, but the fact that I get to remain mobile during it, there's no iframe. There's no animation lock. Makes me feel good about myself, I guess. I prefer that one, but it does go pretty big behind, and I broke his stagger. I probably would have got there if I used the dash slash. Okay. There are a couple things that went wrong there that really just... Didn't happen. Ew, it was cyclone opportunity there. No, I had plowed right into that. I was hopeful one more Descending Dark would get it there. Although I did, I think, decline an opportunity for a free Pogo. It was definitely not maximizing. Because I could have, right? I think I should have been able to get in there with a Pogo before Descending Dark before. That is pretty min-maxy, but still. Gotta see all of the lines so that you know. And this is not the boss where you. Yeah. I think you maybe have to kind of do a little min-maxing to be this guy. Nope. Slow jumping. Kind of figured he'd hope to be closer still. That was the over. Always heal, just out of practice. Maybe you're wrong about how many stagger windows remain. I don't know. Have some of my soul. There's a stagger window. Although maybe that was a finishing window too. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh. Yeah, that was probably too aggressive. I kind of thought I didn't think it was unsafe. That dash slash I did not feel was unsafe. Maybe I should correct that. But damn, why was he not dead? I tried to dash too soon, actually. That's what happened. Nope, I had. Yeah, I was worried that was going to happen. Oh. Oh. That was a little closer than I wanted. A couple narrow escapes there, I think. Still. More than 50%, right? I feel like it's more than 50%. At least at the times that I'm like not throwing away because I get frustrated. Which I guess that... I mean, you won't ever see me throw away a run that deep, right? Like, I'll always just eke it out. Although that one run that we had a couple ago that I dashed in and like could have sworn he should have been dead. That would have just gutted me, to be honest. It's such a mean thing that the hurt box changes. past dead. That was a slow release. I was wanting to mark something for a couple runs back. And I remembered it in the middle of that fight and then got distracted. Although, what time is it? I've let time get away from me. I should actually be making attempts at P4. I've actually been just having a lot of fun, though. Like, just, you know, getting distracted with not min-maxing, but like making little improvements to the fight. That's bad. Yeah, doing pretty good. Damn. Damn. Oh, I didn't see what we were doing. Also didn't see we were doing that. Jesus. The first one was supposed to be DD. That was doing so great until all of a sudden it wasn't. Isn't that the bitch of this one? Was he hit so hard, and there's like after you start tripping over yourself. Like there's no like recovery spots, right? Except for the couple staggers. Improvising with different chargers, though, is definitely well known to me. I'm on that team, Scotty. I mean, I it's probably not true, but I kind of end up viewing as a suggestion which charger goes with which device. They all plug in, right? I mean, USB-AC was theoretically supposed to bring her by that era. It didn't. I should have dashed in. Take our odd number of masks. Slow to get in. Damn, I'm dead. Like and then it's a run like that makes me not want to jump into the Pantheon 4, because like I had it and I lost it, right? It was on me. Yeah, it's on me. So I used the wrong spell. Had dire consequences. Why was I not prepared for him to go straight to the slashes? Okay, I was trying to do something there that I don't think will work. I need to go left. I've done it once or twice. I feel like there's a couple of points in the video where I kind of go over his head for the 3 slashes, just like a little quick hug. I think mostly his own momentum is the one thing that carries him under me. And I get a great slash off on his backside. In the last couple times I've tried that, I've been clipped by his sword, though. So I don't think it's actually a safe game plan. That's the wrong direction for that. Slow dash. Shit. Shit. That's okay. Everything bad. Just why did I miss a streak there? I bumped the bumper. That's dead. No? Nice. That's bad. That's fortunate. That was just blind luck. I would be so upset actually if that was my Pantheon clear. I was going to lose my last mask there if it wasn't a kill. Because I was definitely in the hurt box. I dashed too soon. That's funny. That's... Oh. I don't think YouTube wants to see that actually. I think it pisses them off. I would put it up as like a funny coincidence type of thing, but I think a lot of people would take it as a you luck sack, yada yada. It's like, yeah, I know it was luck sack. That's why I posted it. But yeah, done a couple of those in the past. I was gonna DD there actually. I shade sold, which is not at all what I want. Why do I keep having bad control over which spell I'm using? Fatigue? Maybe. That's better. Damn. That'd be fun. Okay, my bad. I really felt like a distance was okay. My bad. I want to win. I want a win. Main character energy win. Sorry I didn't lead that sooner, Scotty. Yeah, that does kind of have it, doesn't it? I want a win, then we'll go P4. Give me a win. Let's leave it off on a win, so I have high confidence going into... That's not the right direction for that. I'm doing that better, at least. That was lucky. I waited too long to heal. No, I greedy bad. Really? That's not the Ray. If I throw my Shade Soul in the right direction there, I think I win. That's not a great outcome either way. Like, I don't know. What I started the stream with today was talking about how I want to be at the place where it's like I have more than 3 errors is within the realm. And we're getting closer to that. Like, it's like starting good. I say that. And then getting sloppy towards the end. Which doesn't help at all. Good news is I've gone back to thinking that for the most part the mask is not, that missing mask is not the thing that's holding us back. Like, it actually has maybe been an impact, but it's not why. What was I doing there? Okay, I do think I need more coffee. Because it has been a 2.5 hour stream. Okay. But we are still going to make a good solid attempt at P4. I would just like to, yeah. I'd also like to I want it to look clean when we get there. Maybe not quite main character energy win, but I'd still like it to look clean. And it's getting closer. Slow. I was going ED there. Oh, I can't be that sloppy about getting out of the hurt box. Nope, bad. That's also, okay, so what I was doing was lining up for, I had taken my hand off the stick to move it to the D-pad for the Cyclone, because I've liked using the D-pad Cyclone up for that space specifically because it minimizes my left-right drift. Which meant that once I realized I was incorrect in where I had placed myself originally, I was no longer able to adapt further. Should have taken the mask, actually. Shit. No. Just die, won't you? Asshole. That was going to be able to, I was going to hit through. I felt like I had enough time for it, actually. Probably should have just gone for the one hit, though. Like, that would just crush me right now, though, at the end of a Pantheon run. Like, I can't do that. Why? It started strong. Should have dashed. No, that's not great. No, I actually lined up well. I dashed out of there and I felt like I was going to be standing in the middle of danger. So I immediately applied to try to adjust, and I was actually perfect if I had just... Close. Slow. Slow. Damn. No, that's not great. They might break that stagger. I guess it wouldn't matter, probably. You're out already. That's a little close. Oh boy. Making me sweat it. Big finish. It also has a little bit of a main character energy win to it, to be honest. So that's nice. Alright. I'm gonna grab that coffee. There's nothing else to practice. Alright, just give me a couple minutes, chat. Grab some coffee real quick, and oh, actually, let's go back to the marker. Big main character energy win. Sure, why not? Give you guys some music. Actually, let's change it, probably. Yeah, this one's fine, maybe. So I'll have the playlist after. I'm gonna come back and just go minutes chat, and then we're gonna I can't go for long, but we're gonna give a couple like really good attempts at Pantheon 4, and I hopefully shouldn't need more than that. Fingers crossed. All right, be back soon. I'm not sure if this is still the playlist or not. Either way, it's time to change it up. Depends on what it started like, to be honest, if it's on the playlist. Also, it appears I didn't actually stop the game volume, so that was probably pretty uncomfortable. Sorry about that. Further about me section. What do you mean? You don't mean the panels, I presume, because I presume you wouldn't be directing my attention to that during a live stream. So there's something more pressing than that. What? Do you mean the go live notification? Wednesday wasn't the day. I was mistaken. How's today looking? XD. Pantheon for toil and turmoil. Is it this the day? Hollow Knight first playthrough. I mean, there's is your blood sugar good? Yeah, okay. I definitely put in a text. Let me know what it is. I'll definitely fix it later. Unless it's like something truly like offensive, and I'll fix it right now. Just let me know. All right, we're back into the gameplay, and it is time for Pantheon. We are freshly caffeinated, chat. Fresh off of practice. Let us conquer this foe. Ascend this mountaintop. Scale. I don't know. Remember that this comes first. Can't be lackadaisically talking. Kinda surprised that you're still alive, to be honest. Bad math. All right. That probably wasn't worth a pogo, right? I just should have smacked him. I meant to jump there, unfortunately. Did not. Up. No! You tricky bastard! I don't know if you saw that, chat, but holy shit, he did like 2 backsteps in quick succession. What are you doing, man? Oh my god! He's evolved! What the hell happened? He was backstepping like nobody's business. Tripping me up left and right. What the hell? Let's go ahead and mark that, I guess. I might care about watching that later. Bad. Pogo, pogo, pogo. Got nervous. I got nervous. So I waved off, but it's fine. It was very rude, wasn't it? My internal calculus on their health pools must be off today, because I actually thought he should have died a little bit sooner too. So I should be careful about overcommitting. Not under me, please. I don't like that. It's not friendly. Boo. Dang it. I thought I was going to be able to sneak under that. Oh, no. All right, let's get some ass back before this becomes tragic. That's just dirty. I was gonna try to do a very tricky great slash there. That was definitely not advised. I didn't even hit the right direction for the slash. Damn it. Why are you not dead, bro? Okay, can't go missing twice like that. It's been my worst white defender run in a bit. There was a descending dark in there that I actually just purely used as evasion. Because I wasn't confident in where my character model, I like lost track of it for a little bit during some of the spam, and so I wasn't 100% confident in where I was, so I actually just DD'd just to try to make sure I was safe. That was not great. Bad. Why am I not jumping there? I was hitting the button. I've never tried doing that before. That was just incredibly stupid though. Slow. No, boy. That's bad. Just maximum recovery. It's not the cleanest, but whatever. Let's not die. I thought he was going to jump, to be honest. That could get... Oh my... Where all my time practicing, and I messed this one up. Yeah, I was slow. Spent so much time practicing the other fight, and I punt that one. That's upsetting. Although none of it was clean, actually. Let's just tighten up. Oh, it wasn't back yet. Shit. It was too far from that. Missed an opportunity. It's really nice for Shade Soul, I think, but it's fine. Oh no. Probably didn't deserve that long of a I was just, my thought was hanging, if you know what I mean. Balls. Let's hope I can get over that. Let's recover. Why am I not great slashing at all? God damn it. Such a waste. Dang it. Stayed in the hitbox. Oh no. Oh, it's getting late for you out there, Scotty. Yeah, it makes sense. It's starting to get closer to dinner time here, unfortunately. I did spend a lot more time practicing than I had meant to. Although I actually think it was quite useful. Not that we've had the chance to see the fruits of our labor yet. Feel a lot more confident about the Pure Vessel fight. Not in the, like, we're definitely clearing it sense, but like the, more likely to clear it sense. Like, I understand a new technique that I feel great about. It's going to help a lot, I think. There's dashing there. Thanks to AJ, I do appreciate his encouragement to help me finding the overline more consistently. I think it's going to be a lot nicer to have it as part of the repertoire. The repertoire. That's close to being too late. That was bad. Can I just like bunk? Yeah. Why don't I just do that? I guess we're bathing. There's no point in healing. Well, you fortunately won't have to commit to too much longer, Scotty, because I probably only have, on the outside, like another 30, 45 minutes left in me. I would love for it to be a clear, though. Damn it, that's a bad place to stand. Let's go ahead and take one mask first, replace some of that soul. Bop. Oh no, I should just hit him. I was so greedy. I should not have nailed Earth there. It's so bad, actually. I know it too. I had that thought once before. That when that scenario happens, I should not go for the nail art. I should just bop, bop. Make sure I transition him. This is just worth, I think. Dang it, that was slow. I think he's actually done. Nope. That's right, because the first one is wasted. Don't know what the total effect is of missing that damage, but I think it does affect his total durability. He has some weird mechanics going on with his armor durability stagger, I think. Alright. Didn't take that damage too from Markoth. That feels nice. Didn't jump into him for once. In a Pantheon run. Can you come back down, man? No. I was kind of hoping I could get both in without taking the hit, but that's fine. That's trade. It's probably acceptable, to be honest. I thought I'd sneak it in. Go ahead and let me take these masks really quick. Dang it, I want to get in there. That was supposed to be an upward swing. Now I'm upset. I was hoping to be Abyss and Shrieking sooner. Oh well. Oh no, I missed my opportunity for some free. Damn. That was too far too. Can you die, please? Thank you. I would like this opportunity to mask so that I can turn this into a little bit of free soul. My bad. No, why were you bounce rolling? Rude. Can we... I messed that up. Oh no! Mask. Shouldn't have gone for 2. He rolled away from me, that bastard. Mask. All right. We can see the Soul Master at least. Soul Tyrant. Tyrant. This one's the Tyrant. Alright, back to full. Let's go. I want to try to figure out if there's a way to get better damage on him during that. Damn. Like, I feel like there's a way to poke at him. Pop. Pop. I don't need anything. No masks needed. Let's go. Oh, I thought we were going to be doing something different. Maybe should have just gone for a shriek there. Let me guess, I don't love this phase. They are. I missed that one coming in. It's fine. I don't know, like the spamming, I feel more efficient if I just spam dash instead of trying to evade and whatnot. I don't like that so much, but anyways, let's go. A rematch. Is this the one? Is this the one? Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna be extremely focused here, chat, so. Damn. This might be it. That's bad, but we can actually afford that hit. So it wasn't flawless, but let's friggin' go, chat! Hell yeah! Sorry for how loud that probably peaked. Oh. 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 What? That was the radiant sound. That was... Soul in Shade. Complete the Pantheon of the Night. Time 14:20. Let's go, chat. You were here. You were here. Hell yes. Sick. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. That's what it was all for. All that work, that's what it was for. And yes, almost, Fried points out, we almost did it. Hitless. Joined just in time to CPV. That was I'm sure, well timed, well timed. I can't remember if in that actual last sequence I did do an over or not, but I hope you know, AJ, that the last practice we were definitely not consistently, but more consistently. We're using the over technique on the triple slash, so I do appreciate you pushing me to pursue that line. I think it is actually a lot better, so. We have time for flower quest. There won't be anything. That's going to be the. Actually, you know what? I promised I will. I ain't promised, but I will run down some zotes and some eternal ordeals to cool down. Chat. That is the conclusion for the significant portion of stream today. I have actually gone later than I had intended to, and so I'm super excited. I should bookmark that. That it worked out well. But I did suggest that I would maybe wind down with a little eternal ordeal action for any fans. So we're going to we'll probably go and there'll be so we're going to wrap up the stream. This is the end of the stream for today. Couple rounds of the eternal ordeal just for funsies, and then Monday, our next scheduled stream is Monday. Chat, no stream tomorrow. Next scheduled stream is going to be at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I will be playing Hollow Knight, even though we've done a lot of Hollow Knight. There's some things that I've been putting off in the game that I want to get to now, which are I think amongst them, first of all, we're going to get that ninth mask. We're going to go and... damn. Why would it have to be a fatty? We're going to go get the flower quest done at some... the order of this is variable, okay? But amongst them are the ninth mask, the flower quests, Nightmare King Grim. I think I have those all ahead of actual Pantheon 5. Assuming I only know, I guess I don't know where I even unlock it yet, to be fair. I have to figure that out probably. Because I didn't see, maybe if I move over to, there was that flower, right? In the Hall of Gods. Maybe that would have opened up if I'd gone over to it. I don't know. We'll look into it. I am just punting this so hard talking now. Sorry, chat. This is embarrassing. Let's start over. I don't want to end in a teens. You're welcome, Scotty. Let's get at least a good like 30-40 count going, and then we're going to call it stream. 30-40 count. I want to get some good hectic mass in here. Up, 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 up. That one I should have charged. The last one I need to charge a Great Slash for now. Get him high enough that I can charge the Great Slash before he hits the ground. It's tough to do with multiples. That was supposed to be a left. Okay, see, I'm tired. They both evaded that. That's awesome. Okay, are you a fatty? No. Let go of my Great Slash late, though. Looks like I get better about that. Yeah, I knew you were going to be a big boy. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No, I didn't know you would be, though, to be honest. That was a surprise. Oh, no, I didn't know you were coming in. This is rough. I was kind of hoping that was enough. not even close. Go away. Okay, now mask. Nope, not there, not there, not there. Not there. Here? Nope, not there. You're back again. It's unfortunate. Damn. Blah. Sorry, chat. I was focused. It's hard to actually multitask reading while. I don't know exactly what's required for unlocking P5, so I can't promise when that will be happening, but I mean, my intention is probably to pursue all of the content, like 112%, right? Like, I want to do all the things, including, I know there's something, maybe an Easter egg for getting a certain number of, bad timing, Zotes killed in this eternal ordeal, and I even want to get that, so... Next stream, 9th mask, for sure. Shouldn't actually be hard, I don't think. I think it should just be finding the one that we passed in, I think it's the Hive. And... Grubs. And then I'll probably try the flower quest, at least. Getting so wrecked here. I should have been healing there. All the way to the edge, you fat bastard. I was so... Yeah. What's funny is, like, that probably happened in slow motion for everybody in chat. Like, I saw the second half of that bullet's journey in slow motion. I guess the first half was kind of obscured by my monitor arm. I said 30 or 40. Come on. Oh, for fuck. That's not fair. That's just not fair. That's just not fair. It should not go both ways. It should go both ways. Either he can't take damage or I can't. Like... How come I can't hurt him, but he can hurt me? That's just rude. P5 is outside of game progression. I mean, yeah. I guess the game progression... It's not even as much as what I would like to do just like all that there is to do for the most part. That I can reasonably do. Like, I don't know that I will be doing... everything Radiant, per se. My understanding now, based on people's conversation, is Radiant is basically hitless. I don't know if I'm going to have that. Honestly, I'm not even necessarily against it in the abstract. I think that there won't be enough time before Silksong comes out. And obviously, once Silksong's out, it's going to be a higher priority of content. So, like, not that we know when it's coming out, right? But I'm pretty sure all you guys are going to want to see Silksong also as soon as it comes out. So I doubt you'll be arguing with that at the time it happens. So I'm actually really thrilled that the timing's worked out so well as it has, that I've had the chance to beat Pantheon 4 and so much of the content of the game before Silksong actually released. Do I have time here? I don't, do I? Damn you, you son of a bitch! This stupid gnat ruined everything, man. Let's just focus on fighting instead of healing then. Descending dark and Abyss Shriek. Why are you alive? Can I get a mask? Of course I can't get a mask there. That's the one shockwave that I can't actually outsmart. God damn it. That's... Yeah, insta-kill. Hitless, basically, right? I don't feel like I'm going to be able to probably pull off everything hitless, especially before Silk Song. Yeah, right? Scotty is... I know exactly what you mean. It's kind of awesome when it works out like that. I mean, sometimes, yeah, obviously, you get it the other way around, right? Where you're first to a new game and you have to wait the same... Like, the wait for Tears of the Kingdom felt like it was freaking ages, right? For me. But there's other times where it's like, yeah, I'm benefiting from the fact that, like, people have been waiting for Silksong forever, and I'm just, like, going to get it, like, the year, not even the year after like, the year I do beat Hollow Knight, right? It's awesome. Very fortunate. I actually wanted to swing up there. I screwed it up, but it would have been fun because it could have gone into a pogo or a juggle like that. That's kind of what I'm having fun with right now, is playing with these guys in the early stages, right? When they're not a threat by them before it's fully chaosed. Big Shriek, maybe? Yeah, let's go! Again? Hell yeah! Oh, can't go 3 for 3. Too bad. Oh no, he moved. Oh, I did not see you coming in. Ah. Nope, bad. Ah, shucks. I mean, that was a good one to leave off on, at least. There was a decent amount of carnage there for all. A couple tight moments that were fun. Let me park myself on a bench and say goodbye to y'all, chat. Oh, right. I don't have any music, guys, because I paused the playlist. I forgot about that. Hopefully this one works. All right, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been great having everybody here. I know that it's late for some of y'all. I'm sure most of you maybe have this on in the background while you're drifting to sleep, or shortly thereafter. Shortly already have, maybe. So this is in your dream space. Ooh, I have that too. Sometimes where things that I hear while I'm sleeping like kind of creep into the dream space. Imagine you're flying to a faraway castle. Have fun. Thank you so much, though. It's been great, and I really, it's a lot more fun having people here for it, especially for the big wins. So I'm glad we did it. No stream tomorrow. I rest on Sundays. Next scheduled stream will be Monday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That works good if you're a European. It works fine if you're an American or North American. Probably sucks pretty hard if you're an Australian, I think. So sorry about that. But, yeah, We have VODs. So either way, be playing Hollow Knight. Let's see what we're doing. Definitely getting that 9th mask though. I almost caved and got it today. It's been on my to-do list forever. I really, really wanted to dive into the Pantheon, and I didn't think... I wanted to be at the place where I could confidently beat the Pure Vessel without needing to worry about just, it's a difference of one hit, right? I should have, I didn't want it to be that tight every time, right? There should have been enough wiggle room for me to, and I did. I made it work. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm a little tired. If it's not obvious. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. See you hopefully Monday. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel. ClearVid will be there. Probably not for another week, so don't get too antsy for it, but it will definitely be there. Have a good night, guys. Take care.